Hi, I'm Marlisa Brown-Chimenti, and this is mine and my husband Russell's home, and we live in Bayshore, New York, and I'm a registered dietitian, certified diabetes educator, chef, and author, and, well, he asked me to be a registered dietitian, and I kind of got fat. I actually got to lose more than 50 pounds, and I'm so excited to be here with you to talk about your new show, The Revolution, and tell you a little bit about how I got this way. I work all the time. I see patients. I kind of go in at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then like at 9 o'clock at night, I'm kind of walking through the door. And you see this chair over here? This is supposed to be my husband's chair. When we got the living room set, this chair was for him. But when I come home at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, I somehow end up in this chair. And I don't always mean to be that way. I'm thinking when I'm leaving my office, I'm going to come home, I'm going to get on the bike or do something like that. But this is the place that I've been ending up. And over the last 10 years, 5 pounds, 6 pounds at a time, well, this is what happened. And even when I get home, if there's something important, like if I have to write a letter for a patient or call somebody back or take care of a family member situation, I'm always putting other people first. And so I don't put myself first, and I want to try to do that. And that's why I'm here talking to you today. I just want to show you around our house a little bit. If you can come over this way with me. I believe in family and family heirlooms. This is the furniture in my house and the things that we have together. This is important to me. This was my grandmother's curio cabinet, and I put dishes in here that were left to me by my mother. We lost my mother last year, and I promised her that I would take better care of myself, and I haven't really lived up to that promise. And it's important to me for my health and for my family, and I really need to start doing that and to live up to that promise that I made for her. And I just want to show you something else over here. If you follow me over, just come over this way. I don't know if you could see this or not. This is me and my husband, Russell. We're going to be married 10 years this year, and this June 30th will be the 10-year anniversary. And I really would like to be in good shape for our anniversary, not only for going forward for the rest of our lives together, so I'll be healthier, but also so I'll feel more comfortable and confident in myself. So come on, let's go into the kitchen and check out some of the things that we've been eating. Did you stop it? I want to show you some things that are in our house. I've been away, so we don't really have fresh things, but we always have plenty of food in our house, even though there's just 2 of us. And here we have beans and some dried fruit. We like to use beans for different things, like in salads, and make chili, and we throw it in with like rice when we're going to be cooking. I love to cook. Got some peanut butter in here, some sun butter, some syrup and things. Just to always have like a lot of different staples in the house. I like peanut butter, so I try not to have too much of it available because it is a really fattening item. We have some, let me see, we have some pastas in here. These are all my husband's because I'm gluten-free. This is my gluten-free over here. So he's got the regular pasta, which sometimes I make for him, but usually I'm making just the gluten-free, and he has to have it together, so whenever I'm out of town, he goes for his regular pasta. I'm coming right around. Sorry. This is our refrigerator. We have 2 refrigerators in our house, one up here and one downstairs. Since I cook so much and I do recipe development and such, most of the refrigerator is usually filled up with condiments, and if you look over here, we have all different kinds of extra condiments and butter. You got me in it and together, and lots of water. We like to drink a lot of water. If you look at some of the things in the house, we actually, when I go shopping, I actually have to go downstairs and buy food because there's no room in here for food. Notice this one has GLT on it, and this jam has nothing. This means that this has been cross-contaminated, and I can't eat it. So mine is the other one. But generally what we'll have in here is we'll have eggs and egg whites, and sometimes if we get any cold cuts, it will be something like turkey. We'll buy low-fat cheese. Once in a while, we'll have like a hunk of regular cheese in here, especially if we're going to have company over. Fat-free milk. And, you know, if it's going to come up to cheating, it might be that it'd be a little bit too many crackers with some peanut butter or something like that. We always have fresh fruit. So come on, I want to show you some more of the house. This is our den right outside the kitchen. Now, you know the chair was in the other room with the TV. Well, in this room there's a TV too and a bike. And this is a great bike, and it's right here. And my goal here is to go 20, 30 minutes at least every day. And I'm not even living up to that. And I should be doing even more than that. And look, it's a beautiful bike. It's even got a little fanny thing on it to make you a little bit cooler. So I got no excuses. A nice, comfortable room, beautiful bike. I should be on it. So come on, we're going to go upstairs and take a look at some of my clothes. Come on. This is our bedroom. Come on in. We extended our house, so we put another floor on. And I got this huge walk-in closet, which is right over here. It was so big when we first got it, because we only did little closets downstairs, that I told my husband I'd share it with him. Well, just for a quick sloppy look, just a little bit. This way. Don't look too much, though. One in, one out. In. All right, we're out. It's packed. There's not enough room for anything in there. I can't put anything in this closet. And guess what? 95% of these clothes don't fit me. If I had 20 people over here right now, tomorrow, we could all go in here, get dressed in all different sizes, and I'm sure I could get bathing suits, nightgowns, dresses, pants, shorts for everybody. I took some things out to show you. For example, I got all different sizes. And I wish I was as fat as I thought when I was fat, when I was thin. Because, for example, this bathing suit, which I kept. I don't know what I was thinking. This was one of my fat bathing suits. And, yeah. Okay, no way, right? Okay. This is a dress that I got that was making me look really nice when I actually thought I was heavy. And it fit me great, and it barely can get it over my head right now. As with this one, over here, I have a lot of things that I like very much that I thought when I was heavy I was wearing this. And, okay, don't laugh, but, okay, so I saved it. And it's funny because I made a resolution. It gave away a half a dozen items, and every week I'm going to do a half a dozen items, and I'm only going to keep things I really like, but still in the different sizes, so this way when I lose the weight I'll have things to wear, because I do want to feel better about myself, and I don't want to go out and buy all new clothes in another size when it turns out that I might not need wearing it at all. Because if I'm going to go down and go down and go down, we can get rid of them as we go. I just want to show you one other thing. Remember the bike downstairs? The bike, okay, right next to the bedroom. Stretch bands, lightweights and everything, right here. As a matter of fact, there's another thing too. I always wanted to learn how to play the piano, so my parents gave me this, because I don't have a piano. Of course, I didn't learn how to do that. So this is just in there with cleaning out the closet, learn how to play the piano, learn how to exercise. We need to spend some more time putting myself first. And this room over here, with the door closed, this is an office that needs to be reorganized. Even though this is not where I see my patients, this is where I'm supposed to do the paperwork. Downstairs, where I'm going to show you where I usually eat my meals, that's where most of my paperwork's getting done, even though there's a big pile of paper in here. So this is a reorganized section. It's worse than the closet. So I'm not going to show you that right now. So I'm going to go back downstairs now. I know before we were talking about all the food in the cabinet and things and how we didn't have any food in the house. And I forgot to tell you what we typically eat. Generally we would have fish or chicken with vegetables and, potato or something like that. We eat pasta maybe once a week. We go out to eat maybe once a week. In the morning, it's egg whites or cereal, gluten-free cereal. Because I'm always in a hurry, so I get the cereal more often on the work days than not. So it would be typical for me to get my organic milk with a little bit of cereal, pour it in the bowl, some milk, eat it like a maniac because I never have enough time. With my computer, right here. Matter of fact, the computer's out on this table most of the time. I have an office upstairs. I have an office at my office. I have two offices. I have actually one in Bayshore and one in West Babylon. But I'm always working here at the table in the living room. My husband's usually watching TV from the couch. I'm working on the computer. I'll go pass out on my chair for a little while, get back up again, do some work on my computer, and then go upstairs to sleep, and then down here again in the morning. So I'll have my cereal, 1, 2, 3, work on the computer a little bit, close the computer, and then off to work I go.
3.
Hi again. I wanted to show you my backyard before we went to the office, so I had to wait until the next morning. It's New York and it's like fall, so it's not the way it is usually, but I wanted to show you, this is my fig tree. I love to garden, and this is one of the ways that I get a lot of exercise when I do. Unfortunately, these figs are probably not going to become ripe, but we have figs. I have beautiful lavender and herbs all over my yard that I grow. Here's some rosemary. I'm going to have to harvest. I have rosemary and thyme. The basil and everything is already gone, but lemon balm and mint and all different types of beautiful herbs that I love to use and share. And we like to keep it by the walkways because when you walk by it gives a beautiful smell. And if you come over this way, I have plants. I have vegetables, all kinds of vegetables, in pots and not in pots. If you see this here, this chicken wire, this is here because our squirrels ate almost all of our eggplant, almost all of our tomatoes, and we needed to do this. We had to put cayenne pepper in the garbage to keep out the raccoons, and we had to put chicken wire. It makes it harder to pick, and it hurts your hands a little. Even in the garden, the vegetables that are growing out of the soil, I had to put chicken wire around it. So imagine that. As a matter of fact, it was like Willard. The squirrels all surrounded me one day, and I was like, oh God, I got to do something about this. And I just want to show you the courtyard, and it looks so much nicer in the summer. But this is the courtyard that we have outside of the house, and we just love to come out here and sit out here sometimes and enjoy the outdoors because we love the trees and the plants and everything. So now I'm going to take you to my office and show you my office. Hi again. This is my office. This is my reception area, and we have a waiting area here. And then when somebody comes in to see me, they'll go to the desk and they'll talk with my assistant, and then we'll come into my office. Come on in. I have a wall of fame. Oh, I hope you could see it. It has my diplomas and my certified diabetes educator certificate, work I did with the Culinary Institute, volunteer work I did with the American Heart Association, American Cancer Association, and different groups and proclamations I was part of, and it means a lot to me. I mean, I need to hang pictures too. I have so many beautiful photos that I want to put together, and it's in my list, and it's something that I would like to get up soon because it reminds me of a lot of special things, and that should be here as well. Just come on in. This is the most recent award I got. This is for Certified Diabetes Educator of the Year. It's from the American Dietetic Association for 2011. And it really means a lot to me because I worked so hard taking care of patients and I got recognized for it. This is a certification I got with, when I was scuba diving, I did some CPR work that I got certified in, so I really liked that. It was a lot of fun for me, so I have that up. Big chair. Great way to get exercise, don't you think? So this is where I am all day. 12 hours, 13 hours a day. And then I can go home and I start working on the computer and writing things. I mean, I've wrote some beautiful things that I'm very happy about. These are two of my gluten-free books that I wrote in the last 2 years. These I wrote, myself. These I wrote as well, but I wrote with other people, like the Food Mover program that I did with Bridget Simmons. I did recipe cards and cookbooks and the actual windows with the sliding windows and the design and the nutritional information. But of course, many, 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 many hours sitting. And I thought about it, and I gave it a lot of thought, and I realized that I care a lot about people. And so if a patient comes into my office and they're upset and they need more time, or if somebody calls and they need to get in right away, I'll stay. I might go through my snack time. I might not have my dinner time when I'm supposed to have it. Somebody calls, it's an emergency in the family. I'll drop everything. That's what I do. And I still want to do that. But I need to make sure that I eat my small meals, that I eat my snacks, so I don't overeat my lunch or eat all at once later on. That I find some time for exercise. I know that when I was working out with a friend, my friend Connie and I were going to the trainer together. When she was waiting for me, I made sure I was there. But when I said to myself I'm going to go and exercise, I didn't do it. My husband's behind me on the exercise. I mean, he goes to the gym every day. And It may not have to be the gym for me, but it may be, I need to do something. I need to have my exercise. I need to eat my little meals. I need to plan time for myself. I want to enjoy my life while still being there for other people. So my revolution will be to make a commitment to myself, to still be there for my friends, family, and patients, but set a good example.
Go.
My big reveal is going to be when I throw out those clothes that are too big for me instead of having all those clothes that are too small for me. And the revolution is for me. My revolution is going to be taking control of my health.